Hey guys, Adam Shaw here. Allycia Rodrigues fights Janet Todd this weekend at One Fight Night 8. It's on the same card as Rodtang versus Superlex, so it'll be a fun card to watch. Um, this is the most recent fight of Alicia's that I could find. She had a baby not long ago, so I think this will be her first fight back. Um, but yeah, let's just get into it and we'll check it. I haven't seen this fight yet. I know that Allycia wins, so I'd assume that watching Stamp fight before, that Allycia would have to try and take the fight to her and kind of make the fight ugly, trying to get into a fight rather than like a Muay Thai game. Okay, so but yeah, that's what I think. So let's go. Yeah, Allycia, coming forward to the teep already. Edging forward just slowly. You can just see it creeping forward a little bit. Oh, she's got a nice high guard. Uh, Again, you can just kind of see that she's trying to creep forward, trying to push Stamp back, even if it's just subtly with these little steps. Just enough to bully her back. Let's kick by Stamp. This fight was nearly 3 years ago now. So, I think Stamp's improved since then. I know that Alicia's been training hard. I looked at her Instagram before this. Um, I'm sure that she'll be in shape. She looks like a strong girl. Uh, so you get that sometimes they're just mirroring each other's, without really knowing it, they're kind of mirroring each other's rhythm. A lot of fighters from Phuket Fight Club got a really nice Muay Thai style. They got a good few fighters. There's another girl, Barbara. I can't think of her surname, but yeah, she's very good. She fights in one also. She lost recently, but she is good, strong. It's a nice block by Allycia. You can kind of see Stamp just trying to get a bit of a rhythm here. There's a nice one to the body. Nice strong teep. Nice extended guard. I think that using an extended guard like this in MMA gloves is, if you can do that well, you're going to save yourself some damage. Some Muay Thai fighters end up doing this because they're so used to fight with big gloves, where it looks like she's well adjusted. Nice kick. That's long teep. She reached for it a little bit, like just a little bit too far back for my liking. The problem with leaning back like that, I'll just put it back and you'll see it like that, is if you push it, like so she's there, right? So even if her opponent went flying, she'd then have to pull herself back up to try and run after her opponent a little bit. But I mean, it's still effective. It's just a different kind of teep, that's all. You can also push forward and step forward with them. Oh, nice evasion. Just kick across the body. It's well timed. If you're an orthodox fighter fighting against an orthodox fighter, you switch kick can be a great counter to any straight rights. Like it can kind of deter people from throwing a straight right too. But then a good counter to a left kick is a strong right hand, so you have to be careful. So I'm getting a little bit flicky, kind of kicking like a fencer a little bit. Yeah. Oh, I hit you with something. Well, Alicia's doing really well. She's landing and throwing, even with just very minimal setup. Um, yeah, he wants the girls to fight a little bit more. I can understand why. It's a good call by the referee. There's that kick again. A strong clinch. Yeah, I mean, she's not clinching, but she's just holding her in a position where she can knee her. And it's a tight grip. She might even pop Stamp's head off if she squeezes too hard. I feel like body shot a little bit wide there. That's why it missed. Something you can do if you're struggling to land a body shot. Oh, it's a nice elbow just creeping in. I'll just pause that for a second. But sometimes you'll see people throwing a body shot the same way they'll throw a hook. Sometimes that can be really difficult to land. So a way to throw it and land it that I like is to kind of throw it more like almost like you're throwing a jab, but with your hand upside down and drill that to the body, and it just goes through at a straight angle. It's a much smaller movement, and you won't like really hit the elbow. You'll kind of dig in, into the body a little bit better. Okay. Elbow was nice there, just crept that in over the top. Surprised that Stamp didn't get cut from that. Something I wondered about Stamp. Yeah, it's getting a bit dirty. It's a fight that yeah. Yeah, it's turning just a little bit muddy, kind of. It's like two fox cubs fighting or whatever. They're just very close. Can be very difficult for the judges to really see anything from there. Yeah, but something that concerned me about Stamp, and I've watched her previously, like I haven't seen much of her, is that I wondered whether she would be willing to get into a dirty fight. She's very cute and everything, but and she's skilled. So yeah, it just concerned me. Like, would she get into a blood and guts fight? And I feel like Allycia will kind of draw her into one. Yeah, Alicia's been caught with something. Her nose is bleeding. Her eye's a little bit swollen too. You can see a bit of swelling above on the right eye. Nice teeth. Sorry about this. Yeah, I need to buy YouTube Premium, and I'll keep saying it one day. Oh, nice kick. Yeah, okay, so we're into the third round. I'm not sure if this is a 3-rounder or a 5-rounder. Yeah, it's going to be a 5-rounder. So yeah, I'd expect them to be picking up the pace now. Stamp's damaged on her face as well. She, like around her eyes, are a bit puffy. That was a nice kick. That was fast. It almost looked like it was going to go to the body. It kind of came up at like a funny angle. Nice balance. See, like you're allowed to take 2 steps. If you catch someone's kick, you're allowed to take 2 steps forward. Stamp was loading up just a little bit too much there. She wanted to get her against the ropes before she threw it. But Allycia did well, hopping on one leg. Nice. What I liked a bit with Alicia's open, like extended guard there, where she broke her into she brought her into a clinch. I'll just show you that again. Kind of reaches and then gets the arms over the top of Stamps. Smart. It's one of those things that comes from hours and hours and hours of clinching, sparring. Nice kick. She threw that with her leg bent, so it land across the belly of Stamp, rather than kicking with her leg straight, so that it just kind of come around the side. Kick was nice too. She's got a good IQ, Allycia. His knee. Yeah, she's hurt Stamp. Yeah, Stamp's. Yeah, I mean, Stamp's throwing some nice elbows in return. Kick landed clearly. So, sometimes when those exchanges happen, it's very difficult for the judges to really pull anything out of there and say, okay, Stamp got the better of that one, or Allycia got the better of that one. But because Allycia pulled back and then threw a kick afterwards, that was a clear score. Yeah, you've got to understand where the judges are sat. They're kind of looking up a little bit, so they don't see everything. Stamp's doing a good job of her own here. You know, Stamp's proven that she can get into a bit of a dogfight if she has to, which did concern me about her. Body shot landed that time by Allycia. I think she could make more use of that. Alicia's very strong in these clinch exchanges. You know, Stamp coming from Fairtex, the Fairtex fighters are normally pretty good in the clinch. So to see that Alicia's all able to handle herself in there and hold her own, it's a good sign. It's nice, a little bit of difference there, just to try and drag the Stamp off balance there. It's something to do in a fight, but not really in sparring or drilling. It can cause a bit of damage on the knee, but yeah, nice little. It's a nice little thing to do, rather than just catching a kick and dropping it, or trying to kick her off her feet, drag her around so you can bring her into a bigger shot. Clever. She did really well there with that clinch. You see, she gets the clinch here, and then steps around with the left foot. So that Stamp is kind of stuck like side on here. Let's see. So that's quite a strong position to be in. And from there, she can push Stamp, and she can still land these if she has to. Whereas Stamp can't really do much. I don't think Stamp's enjoying it very much, but she's still in the fight, and she's still performing well. That body shot landed again. Yeah, then the left kicks on top of it. I think this might be a bit of a weakness for Stamp. Yeah, a few swings and a miss with Alicia's boxing there. Could have been done with being set up with a jab, but that body shot landed there. Just a little bit low. Ooh. Yeah, see, Allycia is getting better of some of these exchanges. Even though Stamp is landing stuff herself, the fact that Allycia throws something and then gets back out there, to me, if I was sat there as a judge, I'd note that. I'd be like, okay. So Alicia's staying in, hitting, and then getting back out again, off her own back. That's what she wants to do. Yeah, nice neutral position. Good. Stamp looks strong in these kicking exchanges, though. There's just sometimes that she's not busy enough. Allycia got a good there. Nice elbow over the top. Oh. Stamp did a good job of getting her off there. Oh, that's a nice little setup. She switched stands, but like you can see, you know, Stamp thought a kick was coming there. It's a straight left instead. Oh, I think a corner have told her to switch stance at the end of that round. Oh, nice elbow. You know, there aren't many fighters that can fight well in both stances. Like for example, I can fight. I'm an orthodox guy, but I can attack in southpaw, but to defend is difficult. Looks like Alicia's, you know, she's having quite a lot of success here. Nice. So he's just waiting for Stamp to drop that leg and then hitting her with something. You can see that Alicia's doing this. It's just that she's trying to find a bit of a rhythm. People do it in different ways. Like you'll see some guys like they'll back out and like just shake it off a little bit and come back in. And I think that's just Alicia's way of doing that. It's something that you'll see when people get really tied on the pads. Like these little habits will creep in, and it's different for everybody, but you'll see it. Just trying to control the lead hand of Stamp. You know, jabs become less effective against southpaws if you're an orthodox, or if you're an orthodox against southpaw against an orthodox. So yeah, just trying to take control of that hand. You can see Stamp doing it in return. I'd like Allycia to be, you know, trying to land a left leg or a strong left leg or a strong straight left punch, like while they are just doing this thing. Okay, well that was that. Good fight. Yeah, it's a fun one. I think you know, Allycia looked good here. You know, Stamp's not, you know, she's not easy to. She doesn't look very happy there, does she? But yeah, Stamp's not an easy fight for anybody. But yeah, she had a good fight there. I'm interested to see against Janet Todd. I've seen Janet Todd fight like a long time ago, so I might do a video of, like about one of her fights later on this week. But yeah, I'm looking forward to one this weekend, so I hope that you'll you know, you'll watch some of the fights with me. But yeah, let's speak again soon, guys. Speak to you soon.